Alpha Circle are an award-winning band known for consistently selling out gigs in Madrid, and they're currently making waves with their latest single, Life Was So Divine. And we've got Lee and Simon from the band on the line with us. How are you both today?
Excellent. Nice to see you, Toby, again.
Yes, it's been a while. So you have been a bit busy during that time with this single. So what was the inspiration behind Life Was So Divine?
If you don't mind, Simon, I'll go first.
I'm good, thanks too, boys. Don't worry about it. Carry on.
Yeah, this is Simon Richmond. He's the drummer in the band.
Yes.
He also wrote a little song called Circles.
Never heard of it.
Well, Life Was So Divine is actually, I came up with the lyrics for that, and it was based on sort of feeling like, being an adult is tough sometimes. Paying the bills, getting into debt, going to work, all these responsibilities. And I felt like I longed for the time when I was a kid and I just, nothing else really mattered, to quote Metallica. And I just grab hold of a football and go to the park with my mates and kick the ball around. And the only thing we'd be worried about is getting home after dark and then getting told off by our parents, to put it politely.
Yeah.
So it's a nostalgia feeling, kind of nod back to Britpop, I suppose.
Yeah, and the style of the song is an area you maybe haven't delved into before, because it kind of sounds a bit almost like country rock.
Oh, really? Oh, Simon could probably talk more about that.
Yeah, I can get where you're coming from. There are some guitar licks there that do sound very country, and maybe the setup with the drums and stuff. I think it was that and a mixture of a little bit of Britpop, especially with the chords. So I think that we wanted to make the song fit with the time period we were talking about.
And on the artwork, your logo is very subtly displayed in a tree. Is that some kind of metaphor to say that you're branching out?
Oh, wow. I
no.
like it.
See, no, hang on a minute. I mean, I respect Toby a lot, and I think he's a great guy, but I don't give false credit. So it's just a mark of love, I guess, in inscribing the logo into the tree to I don't know, just convey eternity and a memory. I think that's why people do it. Or vandalism, which we might do sometimes. Ooh. But yeah, so I think it was just it was the point just to put the logo in, and in a stylish way.
Yeah.
Very observant of you, actually, Toby. Well done. I didn't even notice that the logo was in the tree.
Oh, did you not? Oh, wow.
Simon comes up with the artwork. He told me there was some secret messages within the artwork that I was looking for. That I'm looking for the initial M, and I still can't find the initial M anywhere.
That's
weird.
I've
got a couple of initials in there. There's no T or G. Sorry, Toby.
Shocking.
I didn't have time.
Yeah. Well, I think there are no other secret references, and he's just told you there are, so that people just stare at the artwork for ages, and that's just great for promotion.
It is a great point. It's all about a new year, isn't it? We're launching this and turning over a new leaf.
If you'll pardon the pun.
And if you want to set a new benchmark.
Oh, yes.
God. Can we add drum effects later?
Well, that's what we do when we're recording.
Oh,
and we're playing live. As when we're playing live, you do it all the time.
Oh, yes. And is that location, an actual place that means something, and maybe a picture that one of you took, or is it just a random picture that you found that looks nice?
I purchased the use of the picture. It's a stock photo, but I chose the location based on somewhere where I think both Lee and I would have probably sat while waiting for our mates in autumn, and that's it. Basically, it's a lot of memories, leaves everywhere, basically, and someone scribbling something into a tree. So it's kind of a memory that we can relate to.
Now you've got a new member of the band called Javi. So what does he bring to the table musically?
I wasn't part of the casting process, so I don't actually know him as well as what Simon does. So maybe Simon, you could elaborate, and then I could find out a few things as well. I know he plays really well. I was in the recording studio with him, and I was really impressed by his guitar skills as a soloist. So Simon, if you want to tell us why.
Thank you, sir. Well, we did have a few guitarists come and try out. This is a while ago now, probably the beginning of last year. and he was the one that most fit with the band. He was quite humble with the way he played music. He conveyed that he enjoyed our music, which is also nice. Don't want anyone abusing his stuff. And he's very talented. He mainly plays strings, but he can play other stuff. And what does he bring to us? Well, many guitars. He has a guitar which is like a table, and he plays like it were a table with a pick here and his fingers here. He also have those guitars which are like double guitars. So he has one of those, to quote Otto from The Simpsons. He's got a lot of guitars and a lot of strings. So
if Alberto didn't have enough already.
Yeah. So normally now our rehearsal process is the guitarists get there an hour early to tune up, and then I get there casually, put on some effects in the end. But no, he's very good. He's a very good guitarist, nice guy. He is from Spain. He does speak a bit of English, so maybe he'll appear one day on one of our interviews.
Perhaps. Now, you mentioned Alberto. Is this his replacement, or do you have two guitarists now?
Unfortunately,
we've had enough of Alberto. He's gone.
No, we've got two guitarists, and the reason being is because it just gives us more options. Alberto does a lot, and in the songs where we implement keyboard or piano, it's just not feasible for Alberto on stage to just change instruments like.
Although he does that in Sweet Talking Time. In Sweet Talking Time, he starts on the piano, and then on the second verse, I believe, he drops the piano. He doesn't literally drop the piano, but he changes the piano for the guitar. But sometimes it's a really quick transition on stage, so it's fun, but I think he couldn't do that every song, so it's probably best we get another member in there.
And is Javi featured on this song, Life Was So Divine?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, and in fact the next two singles, so we went to the with our producer Ika Arans, who we recorded most of our most popular songs. We've recorded Life Was So Divine, and one that will be released, I believe, in May. Is that right, Simon? Limerick City.
That's correct. Yeah. Oh, you just revealed it.
Shocking.
Which we're really excited about. This is Javi's first two recordings with us, and it was a really enjoyable process. And I think when you have you listened to the song, Toby? I know I sent you
Life Was So Divine. Yeah.
Okay. Because it's not out until February the 3rd.
Oh yes.
Drop that in there. But I think when you listen to it, or when our fans listen to our new songs, they'll hear more. It's more dynamic. I think you can play the song a few times and you hear something new. So hopefully you won't get bored with the new singles quickly.
Now, this year is looking to be very exciting because, of course, you've got Life Was So Divine and Limerick City coming out, but also you're going to be performing in Burnham-on-Sea. Alpha Circle are on tour. So what can we expect from the live show, or perhaps shows by the sounds of it?
One of the things that we're going to bring back, talking about memories, Life Was So Divine, and when we were younger, especially in England, is garage. So actually, Lee hasn't heard this yet, but I've just got the beginning of a new garage song. So if you can just imagine like a beat from 1999.
Oh no!
Beat to the O to the B to the Y. It'll break your heart and it'll make you cry. Tut to tut to tut, Toby.
And then I knew I shouldn't have let you do this interview with me.
It's not copywritten. We've not registered it yet, but so if you want to be on that record, Toby, then you're more than welcome to just shout out random sounds.
I would be honoured.
Well, we are starting actually the first gig in England with an instrumental, but as we come on stage, and it is a nod back. Like we said, Life Was So Divine is a bit of a nod back to Britpop and country rock, as you referenced. So we're going to be beginning our set list with I don't know if I can swear on.
I don't think we should announce it. We should just let people guess, because there aren't that many instrumentals that are well known from the Britpop era. So maybe, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll give you a clue. It's by Oasis.
Right.
So the first gig is in Somerset, already sold out.
Oh wow.
And then after that we'll see. We've got a few offers, so it's about making it feasible, basically, with like bringing the instruments over, and all of our available time, as well as we have another gig on May the 31st in El Perro Club in Madrid. And in fact, last year we sold out El Perro Club. club. So we hope to do that again.
Fab gig, really fab gig, yeah.
And how do you think performing in Somerset and in the UK, I guess, will compare to playing in Madrid? You know, I was going to ask, do you think people will come? But you've sold one out, so I'm guessing they will.
Yeah, that's a great question.
Can I answer just?
Yeah.
I think that one of the differences will be in Madrid, people will probably warm to us and they'll be nice even if they don't like the music. Whereas in Somerset, we'll just get, pints of cider thrown at us.
Be like Reading Festival.
Scrumpy.
Scrumpy. Actually, no, I think that...
Rich's Farm.
No, I think they're very different dynamics and different audiences, which is one of the reasons why we'll adjust our set list a little bit. But the pacing and the energy of the crowd, I think the interaction will be very different as well. Lee will be able to elaborate on that as a front man. Sometimes I grab the mic and hype up the crowd, but also with some bad jokes. But
during the interval.
During the interview, yeah, the pee break. And I don't know, I think that it's just a different energy. People chant in different ways. So I think the song selection process is important. And of course, what's well known over here isn't necessarily well known in England and vice versa,
It's certainly an exciting challenge. And as Simon said about the set list, in Spain, it's really important if we do any cover songs that they're well known in Spain, given that we're singing in a second language there, we're singing in English. So when people go to a gig, generally they want to be able to participate. They want to dance along to the songs or they want to sing along to the songs. Whereas in England, maybe we've got more scope. Maybe we can choose a song which is not necessarily, if we're talking about Oasis, we don't have to choose Wonderwall, for example. We could choose something that's maybe off of a less successful album, just because it's probably been toured more in Britain and it's had more airplay.
And do you enjoy doing the cover songs? Do you kind of wish that you could just do your own songs and people would enjoy just them, if you see what I mean?
Well, in Madrid, we certainly have built up, a kind of fan base that will come along to our gigs, and we can play the majority of the gig. We play our own songs. So that's fantastic. There's no better feeling than writing a song and then hearing people sing it back to you and dance to it. That's amazing. However, we do like to take some songs and try and make them sound like our own sound. So we do that with REM's Losing My Religion. That really goes down well when we play that live in Madrid. So I personally wouldn't want to be a cover band. I wouldn't want to just do cover songs. I've done that in the past before Alpha Circle, and it doesn't satisfy me as much. I don't know about Simon, what he prefers.
I think that being selective and thinking about who you're playing for, because you can just go on stage and just do all your music, no one knows, and it's not going to go down very well. I think personally, I think all of us really would prefer to play our own repertoire. However, if you do like a song and the band kind of enjoys listening and playing that song, if you can put your own spin on it and play it a different way, and the crowd enjoys it at the same time, then you're playing a song that you've loved for a long time, and on stage, I know it's not your song, but it kind of feels like it's part of your act, and it gives the show a bit of a different, sometimes you might play a couple of ballads of your own and you think, right, let's kick this off with something that everyone knows, or you have a break in the show, or you want to finish with something like Linkin Park and they don't expect it. So it gives you a lot more opportunity to play something a little bit left field or out of your genre, and people will sing to it, so that helps.
Yes. Now, because you're off to Somerset this year, I've got a little bit of a test for you to see how you know the area.
Oh no.
Oh no. Geography.
Can we play Phone a Friend? Just because my brother's lives in Somerset.
Oh, does he? Yeah, you can each have one lifeline if your friend actually answers. Or you can ask the host if you don't have a friend.
Okay.
So, who wants to go first? Simon or Lee?
I'll go first.
Okay, Simon it is.
I'll be the front man. All right.
Right. What famous cheese originates from Somerset?
I'm guessing it's not got the word Somerset. I'm just going to have a guess because I've been away from England for a long time now. Is it Wensleydale?
Of course not. It is obviously cheddar, because it's from cheddar. You know.
That's terrible, Simon.
Toby, I don't have a map in front of me, mate, or a cheese board.
But come on, they sell cheddar cheese in Spain.
Yeah. You never been
Yeah,
to the gorge.
it says Valencia on it.
Does it? Right, Lee, if you don't get this, I mean...
Game over.
Name any famous music festival that takes place in Somerset.
Oh, come on.
Summerfest. No, Glastonbury.
Correct.
That's not fair, Toby. Come on, mate.
Well, you've got an easy one now, right? Okay. Name any town in Somerset.
Cheddar.
Correct.
That's a cop-out, that.
That is.
He said any.
Lee, in which city or town in Somerset can you find the Roman baths?
In Somerset, the Roman baths.
Yes.
Is Baths part of Somerset? Bath, the city Bath.
Bath is part of Somerset, yes.
Okay, well then Bath.
Correct.
I didn't know that.
Simon, which legendary figure is associated with the Glastonbury tour?
Legendary figure.
Is that the founder of Glastonbury?
Not the festival, no, the Glastonbury tour, the hill.
Is it Stonehenge?
No, it's a person we're looking for.
Oh, I can't tell you. I've been to the festival, but I can't remember. Probably because I had too much cider.
It's nothing to do with the festival. It's to do with the Glastonbury tour that's in the hill in the town. What
you know
figure
that-
is associated with that?
Can I ask a friend who's
Oh, yeah.
also in this chat? Lee, do you know the answer?
Legendary figure. I know what it is obviously,
Yeah.
it's like a statue on top of the Glastonbury Hill, but I don't actually know the story behind it. My brother's going to kill me.
Neither did I until today when I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
What's the answer?
The answer is King Arthur.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that part of the tour.
Lee, name any traditional Somerset cider brand.
Well, I actually studied performing arts with a guy called Jamie Rich, who I think goes by James Rich, and his father owns Rich's Cider.
Oh.
So Rich's Cider, Rich's Farm he owns.
And Simon, name any river which runs through the county of Somerset.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible. I actually bunked off nearly all my geography classes. Sorry, Mum. River. So I don't want to be stupid and just say an obvious answer, but I really, really don't know.
Well,
can I have a 50-50?
there's no options, so I can't.
Toby doesn't know any more options. He's only got the answer there.
Toby, did you know the answer before today?
Well, the answer that it came up with on this quiz is one that I didn't think was through Somerset, but I thought it was on the border.
Could you give me a sign?
It begins with an A.
I
They
think-
also
I
have a
think I know
magazine.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what it is.
So the river. I have no idea. I'm just going to say river. Does
Nile?
it rhyme with anything, Lee?
Don't think so.
It rhymes with a WWE wrestler that was like in there for like 5 minutes in the company, went in the Royal Rumble, and he eliminated the Undertaker.
Very niche.
Oh, so that would be Mabel.
No, not Mabel.
Mabel.
No, not Mabel. What's his name?
Maven.
Maven. So a.
What begins with an A and rhymes with Maven?
I can't think of it. It's the pressure, Toby. It's the pressure.
What? You don't even need to know. Like, it begins with an A
Avon.
and rhymes
Avon.
with
Yeah.
Correct.
Avon.
Right.
I was thinking of I'm making it much more difficult.
And the final question, Lee, which you should get based on previous questions in the quiz. What is the name of a famous gorge located in Somerset?
Well, Simon's already answered this twice, I think, so it'd be difficult for me to get it wrong. Cheddar Gorge.
Correct.
Avon. Oh,
No. And guess what? We have a tie break.
Really?
Yeah, we do. So you've both got 3 each out of a possible, like, I don't know, 4
to be
each or
fair,
something.
you both helped me with all of them.
Yeah, true. But the tiebreak is, and you're both friends with me on Facebook, so you've got no excuse. My Facebook cover photo is somewhere in Somerset, but is it a picture of the beach or a picture of a hill? You have to pick one option each, and whoever is correct will win.
Your
I'll go-
cover photograph.
Yes.
You're not allowed to use your phone, but I'll go
Yeah.
with.
Why are you looking down then?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
My phone is down there off because I'm professional.
Oh, yes.
Who's going to go first though?
Well-
I'll be a mate. I'll let you go first, Lee, because you helped me with the question.
I would be completely guessing. I think in one of your photographs, whether it's your profile picture, you've got like a picture of a Muppet or something, right?
I don't know if
That's
There's one
not
in
the question.
Somerset that I took a picture of, but
I would say your cover photograph, I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to go, it's a picture of Breen Down, which is a
Okay.
hill.
I'm going to say a pebbled beach.
Pebble Beach. Right. Well, the correct answer is a beach. So the winner is Simon.
I've lost the Somerset quiz.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
You have.
How is that
That
even
is
possible?
disgusting.
I properly cheesed that.
Was it cheddar?
Do you know what now? Next time, Toby, please prepare a quiz on Essex.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we'll see.
Leo will win that probably.
Yeah, Simon is an Essex boy after all.
Yeah. Of course, Simon won that. But one thing that you both won a couple of years ago was the Toby Awards. And also, you came second last year. But this year, you have been snubbed. How does that feel to see the nominees go up and you've got nothing?
Unbelievable. I only got the
yeah,
news yesterday. Simon actually shared your post about the Toby Awards and I went, oh, maybe we should participate, or I don't know how it works. Or do we get nominated? And in the end, I saw that, I think it was this morning, not even nominated.
Yeah.
What is going on, Shout Radio?
Well, you haven't released a song since the last one before the nominees have gone up. So
Semantics.
yeah.
I thought we'd give other people a chance, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It's always better when you come back after a year.
You've had your chance. You've had your Jaffa cakes.
Well, I had them. Actually, Toby, we last year, congratulations to the band from Ukraine. Was it something birds?
Cardinal Birds.
Cardinal Birds, yeah, very worthy winners. And to be honest, we don't mind letting them win because we'd won the year before. So,
Absolutely. Yes.
although I got to say, I think Tricky's a better song than Phoenix and Butterflies. Personally.
Yes, I think so. But it just depends who you're up against in the year,
That's
you know.
true.
Well, you've got this new single coming out very soon and your Somerset gigs. But what other exciting plans do you have in store for this year?
We're filming a music video for Limerick City, which actually will be probably doing some auditions around April.
Ooh, can I be in it?
Well, we're looking for.
Why did you whisper? Sorry, why did you whisper, Toby?
Well, how far are you away from Somerset?
Not far, only an hour's flight, EasyJet. Come on, I'll be down there.
Okay, well, you're in the running. We're looking
Yes.
for two male characters, and two younger characters, and then one female character as well. As we've already cast the lead, which is a girl called Jodie Potter, who I'll give her a shout out actually because she's just done a pilot for her own show called Asmodeus, which she's hoping is going to get onto one of the digital platforms like Netflix or something like that. And she's going to be the lead in Limerick City. So.
Well, in the meantime, where are we able to find this new song, Life Was So Divine, when it comes out? Is it in all the usual places?
All the usual places and somewhere you least expect it.
Ooh.
Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, iTunes, YouTube at some point, or YouTube Music. Also on your phone when you download it for just 99 cents or 99p. I'm not sure how much it is now. And yeah, and our gigs, come along, hear it live. It's a banger of a tune, and it gets everyone moving. And yeah, we appreciate usually in advance.
We usually start our set list actually with Life Was So Divine, and we've had a few people over the last year say to us, "When are you going to release this song?" So it was all about timing, really. So we hope that the fans like it as much as we enjoy playing it live.
Brilliant. Well, many thanks for talking to us today. It's been great to have you here again.
Always a pleasure,
Cheers,
Toby.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon with the trophy for 2025 Toby Awards.
Oh
winner.
yes.